Hello once again, gamers. CruiseNickX back with more Final Fantasy XIV goodness. Alongside me, as always, is, of course, Enigma Zero.
Hello.
And joining us but not playing with us is, of course, Wildwing 00. For those of you just joining us, welcome to CruiseNick's Purgatory. CC and I have both hit at least level 20. She's a little bit ahead of me. I don't know why, because I was ahead of her earlier. But I guess, you know, beggars can't be choosers. But we're going to do our level 20 rogue quest. Now, when we last left off, spoiler alert for Wildwing. When we last left off, we had saved a group of people who were being that were dealing in slave trafficking. And we were challenged by the Yellow Jackets to a challenge. There's these 3 treasures out there that got nicked from a Laminson ship, and, well, we're tasked with finding them. So we're gonna get right down to it and find out what the fuck these things are.
I wonder how many people will notice the difference between me and this one and the previous one.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, that's right.
I was like,
I'm not gonna spoil it. Anyways, let's get on with it with the level 20 quest, Grinners in the Mist. Been practicing your 10-step stall, because we're about ready to run rings around Captain Milala and her swads. The Yellow Jackets have been pressing their investigations into the treasures what was cloyed from the Maelstrom tub. But as you know, we've got our own network of coves what don't miss naught of the goings about town. As for the sharp end of the job, it'll be you, me, Underfoot, and the Stray. Let's get down to business, eh? Kebi's late to the feast, so I'll just make sure we're all on the same page for the now. When you get down to it, we have got 2 goals for this job. Bite back them 3 treasures, and mill the coves what cloyed them in the first place. You can be sure that Yellow Jacket sure will be doing her damnedest to beat us to the marks, and seeing as the fate of the guild is at stake, we best not drag our do-beaters on this one. I say we grapple them baubles before she's even lifted anchor, and give her a proper reason to rage against us rogues. You seem awful keen on this contest all of a sudden, Jack. Aye, well, here's the thing. I sent me a grievance to the Thalassocracy regarding the Shrew's challenge, but them paper shufflers don't care a whit as long as one of us gets the job done. So I figured I'd sail with the wind, rather than against it. Besides, we wouldn't want to shirk our duties and force poor Captain Milala to blunder about in the scary Darkmans now, would we? How very gentlemanly of you. Well, them's the cards what we've been dealt, aren't they? Now, stow your quips and let's hear what you've learned about them bloody treasures already. Aye, the treasures. According to the manifest of that Maelstrom vessel, we're looking to bite back the Cerulean Star, the Silver Sorrows, and something called the Black Sarcophagus. Aside from the fancy names, I was able to whittle a few more details. The Cerulean Star, for starters, is a big old blue diamond what sounds like, well, like a star, I suppose. Then we've got the Silver Sorrows, a pair of earrings what once graced the wattles of the Sultana of Uldar. There's a tale there, but one what don't concern us at present. Lastly, this black sarcophagus thing. I'm afraid that one remained a mystery no matter how much I poked and prodded. In any case, all 3 of these trinkets was recorded as spoils from official privateering raids. Now, as you know, a pirate will usually sell his plunder through a reliable fence. Sometimes, though, Holding an auction is the only way to offload goods what is too extravagant or just too bleeding rare for the average cull to deal in. Our 3 wondrous treasures fell into the auction-only category. When the bidding began in Aleport, the Thalassocracy weighed in with its ample purse, made some unmatchable offers, then organized a tub for the merchandise to be shipped back to Limsa. And that's when our marks swooped in and picked their transport clean. I had a few wids with them Maelstrom sailors that survived the attack, and they pointed the finger at the grinning curs. Problem is, not one cull's seen hide or hair of the curs, not to mention their bloody ship since the raid. Sorry I'm late, Jack, but you want to hear this? Some of the cargo that was cloyed from that transport was just found during a routine inspection at the Latagran checkpoint. Latagran? Have the Kurds made landfall then? And what are the treasures? Any mention of them? Not that I've heard, but the jackets ain't done shaking out all the boxes yet. Then we better get eyes out there quick like Tal. Tal, underfoot. You fresh for a run, ain't you? Come on, Colt. I'll race you out to the checkpoint. Alright, I think Cece's still in the thing, so ugh. Now, just for good measure, where the hell is the Latagran checkpoint again? It's in Middle of Nosha, so we want to stay at the lower decks. And
Sorry.
it's okay. I'm
a little
probably
tiny angry when I was trying to wake up.
She always tries.
Well, usually about this time she succeeds, but I guess she kind of put herself back to sleep, hopefully.
Alright, we're gonna take the Ethernet over to Aetheryte Plaza.
Oh. You're not how I leave? Wait. No. Here we go.
And then we're gonna head out through the bulwark. In retrospect, I just thought about it that I could have taken the Zephyr Gate.
I was gonna ask, but I couldn't remember what the gate was called.
Ah, well, I'll meet you out there. There you are. Alright, let's run. Keep your stabbers about you. She used to laugh at that.
Sorry, I felt like being a little mean.
Those poor sheep.
Gotta make sure they're nice and sharp.
Alright, here we are. I've won our race. You owe me a pint, Taro. Japes aside, though, it looks like Vakebi was right about the cargo. From what I've been able to catch from them swats at the gate, it seems a peddler was boned for carrying goods what was known to be aboard that transport. They caught at the port sawed away in chains, but the cargo itself is still there. I swear, I saw a pair of jackets carrying boxes up that wooden ramp. We need to know what's in them crates. I get the feeling they won't open their guns for the asking, though. Not while this fool's challenge is going on. Do you think you could skulk over there and see if they've found them treasures yet? Two Yellow Jacket soldiers are inspecting the seized cargo. Approach them while cloaked by your hide ability and attempt to listen to their progress. The Yellow Jackets are discussing the contents of the crates. That's all junk. No diamond, no earrings, and no bloody black sarcophagus. Looks like we'll have to lean hard on that skinny peddler if we're to find them treasures. The sergeant says the merchant still pleading ignorance. Claims he was hired to carry the goods through the checkpoint and not else. What a pile of pugil shite. What a pile of pugil shite. I'm guessing the pirates have split the cargo and are trying their luck at every checkpoint. Captain Malala's already given orders to double the guard and inspect every cart and wagon what comes through. Thank you for the info. So they've found naught of value, eh? Benny, I thought we'd lost the contest before we'd even properly started. But be that as it may, something don't add up here. Why would you order a cart to carry goods through the checkpoint? No smuggler is that daft, surely. And even if by some miracle of the gods, if you skirm through the Lothagran checkpoint without raising a fuss, why would you risk taking merchandise back to the city? No, there's a bigger picture here, and we need to step back and take a step back to see it. Assuming the Curs hired this peddler to do their dirty work, there'll be someone in the shadows that's brokered the deal. And I just happen to know a cove what makes it his business to oversee these kinds of shady arrangements. The thing is, this black marketeer bloke changes his haunts depending on how the breeze blows. Quite literally, in fact. I seem to recall the Navigator's Veil being shifted by a westerly this morning. So that'd put him... at Tilla's Rest! Nice and close. Why don't we go ask him a few questions before we head back to the guild? How far is this place? Oh yeah, all the way halfway down the map. Let's ride. Oh wait. Mount guide. I do have to draw Chocobo. Good.
Of course you have it. We had it the last time that we did the level 15 ones.
I did?
Yeah.
Huh, I forgot. And tell Sarah I said that sucks. Come on, get up there, you stupid bird. There they are. I pride myself on my memory for faces, but yours is unknown to me. Are you an honest customer, or an inquisitive annoyance? I must be sure of your intentions. The dance is old, but the name is new. Put away your daggers, rogue. I have peddled my wares to your kind ever since the upright thieves stalked the night. Speak! What would you have of this humble merchant? Still tormenting the courts, eh, Grandad? We've come for information on a smuggling job. There was this peddler what was caught at the Ladagan checkpoint, moving merchandise for the grinning curs. Pleaded innocence when he had the screws put to him. You wouldn't know aught about that deal, would you? Every last sordid detail. Not a single grain of stolen sand passes through the shadows without my knowledge. But such prickly wisdom lodges tightly in one's throat. What have you brought to ease the pain of its passage? Spare me the theatrics, Grandad. Here's your usual purse. The sum is paid, the deal is made. May my answers sate your fickle hunger. Your hapless peddler was indeed innocent. He was but a beast of burden employed by associates of the grinning curs, and likely knew naught of his freight's tainted nature. A pawn, if you will, a convenient decoy. There are those amongst my acquaintances who specialize in providing such services. Aye, that's what I thought. The curs wanted that call to get caught, and now the jackets have had a taste, and they'll waste their time yaffling every shite pie hey what comes through their checkpoints. Meanwhile, the real treasures are hidden away in the Darkmans, along with the grinning curs. Not the Darkmans, Master Rogue. The Mist. Aside from the traveling merchant, the curs' associates have spent coin on another piece for this little game. A navigator, one who is practiced in piloting a vessel through the Doxy's pull. The Doxies! The gods only know how many ships sailed into that fog soup and never come out again. And that's where you say the curs have gone to ground? Now there's a trick what took some bollocks. Once the haunted tub was sitting dimber in the mist, though. It would have been easy to have these associates of theirs ferry the junk goods to Lenosha. Then the canny ghosts just needed to wait for the peddler to get boned and draw the glazes of the yellowbacks inland. We need to strike now. As soon as they learn the coast is clear, they'll flee for open waters. A fair appraisal of events. Now that you know the location of your marks, however, it would not be so difficult to track them down. The Roxy's Pull was once an impenetrable shroud, but ever since the calamity, the mists are far less constant. Narrow your search to the heaviest banks, and soon you will uncover those who wish to remain unseen. But now a warning. The mists conceal other dangers besides the dogs you seek. A careless step may land you upon the chopping block. The chopping block! You can't mean... Seems I've found myself another lead to look into. You hurry on back to Jack and tell him what we've learned so far. Alright, we're headed back to Limsa. These treasures are a bitch to find. Oh, you're already there. How did you get here before me?
I don't know.
The fuck? Wildwing said he'll be right back.
Okay.
Alright, let's... About time, lad. He was gone for so long, I almost sent the stray after you. What happened to Underfoot? So our marks and their bitten baubles are snug inside the Doxy's pull, eh? I'll not discount the old man's warning, but we may not have been our chance to crash the Kurds and grab all them treasures. We board their ship right now. You, me, and Vikebi. I suppose we'll be needing ourselves a tub for the voyage. I'll have wids with Swazant and see what the dry docks can spare us by way of a ship and a reliable crew. Get your kit together and meet us there. Alright, before we even think about going on this, let's check the markets. To do that, we're gonna go to Hawker's Alley.
What are you checking the markets for?
We don't go... Alarubra does not go in unprepared.
So what you're saying is I need to have money.
A little bit. Alright, off to Hawker's Alley.
I'm never gonna have more than 300k again.
You will eventually. Just not today. Alright, we want our level 20 gear. Let's see. Carnage Sword. Steel Daggers. Okay. Iron Daggers for 756 gil. That works. Now where's the... Nope, it's not here. Fieldcraft Supplier? No, that's tools. Alright, we gotta go to the other side for the gear. Alright, 20 gear. Okay, it looks like all we really needed was... Oh, we can use the Voyager's belt, definitely. But the rest is... Alright, just one last look, and that is at the Independent Jeweler. Battlecraft accessories. Copper ear cuffs. Well, I use my Alamegan earrings, so I don't need that. Item comparison. Yeah, it would definitely help. Copper wristlets, maybe. Item comparison. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say nope. And the brass rings, item comparison. It's
That's
better
not
than...
the ring I want to...
Yeah, we'll take a brass ring. Alright, we'll equip all that. And the weathered ring is better? The fuck?
I don't do that anymore because it keeps trying to put my freaking helmet of light on, and I don't want that on.
Well, you're still at level 20. It'll increase by level 20 until you're level 25.
The helmet light.
Yeah, isn't the helmet...
The friendship circlet goes to 25, but it keeps wanting me to put something that has better stats on, and I'm like, please don't.
Huh,
Let's
weird.
see. I don't remember what all we got.
Alright. See, we didn't do that bad at all. Oh, wait a minute. That's right, I still need it too. But anyway, the steel cellet will be there when I need it. Alright. Alright, so we're going to the Morby Dry Docks. Here we go. Oh, looks like another solo act. Do you have, like, teleport disabled on yours or something?
No, I took a minute because I was still equipping gear when you did that.
Ah.
And I always lose myself in this stupid place.
Just follow the dot.
I get lost easily.
Follow the bouncing ball.
Ugh.
Alright. Let's do it. Alright, Tal. I pulled some favors, and there's a crew what'll get us close enough to scamper aboard the Kur's vessel. It'll be cramped up on that deck. If we try to mill the whole lot at once, we'll soon find ourselves up against the rails. So we go in quick and quiet, and try to knock them off a few at a time. Well, Colt, are you eager to test your sea legs? Let's do it. There's the ship. Alright. Right. No one's seen us so far. Let's get to work. I'll sink me stabbers in the captain. Those two back there are his. Follow me, Tal. Rogues! On the bloody way out here! I keep forgetting I only have 2 skills right now because of my level. Thank you, Palace of the Dead. I was about to mug him. I don't know how you found us, but they'll never find what's left of you. Wait, is that a guy or a chick? Oh, that's a guy. And I used the wrong voice, but whatever.
It's hard to tell voices in these, like,
Slippery
close-knit quarters.
Let's see just how quick you are. Open the cage! Let the growl off his chain!
The what?
Watch out for that curl! It'll drain the fight right out of you!
You holding up, Colt? We're the nightmares here, and don't you forget it!
How am I out of TP already?
The Growler. He's got a TP bleed ability.
Oh, I see that now.
But that don't matter, cause we got the motherfucking milkshake.
What?
I don't know. I could go for a milkshake right about now, though.
I had one earlier because Joshua's machine at work is finally fixed.
Nice.
It hasn't been fixed in like 4 months.
Jack! I found me one of them treasures. Unless there's another fist-sized blue diamond on board, it's gotta be the cerulean star. As for them other two baubles, I've tossed the cabins and been through the hold ilm by ilm, but there's naught else here.
Well, just have to ask all sweet like, won't we? Spit it out, cur. Where are you keeping the rest of your treasures? Ha! You think I'd spill me guts for the likes of you people? Maybe you wouldn't at that. But what about this partner you're working with? We don't need no partner! So you're telling me this was all your own idea? You woke up one day and decided you'd attack a Maelstrom transport right off the coast of Airport, and disappear into the loving embrace of the Doxy's pool? Not exactly your style, is it? The grinning curs are too bleeding famous for being the crew what turned their snouts up at privateering in favor of keeping the old ways. You've only escaped the Yellow Jacket's grip this long by crawling on your bellies and snatching scraps what fell from the table. You ain't the type to sink your teeth into a Navy-owned vessel, no matter the price. Aye. Well, maybe there ain't no profit in being cautious no more. The age of pirates is swift coming to an end. Melville won't be stopped. Not by a piddling little crew like mine. That's why we've thrown our lot in with the executioners. That blue rock was just our share of the loot. The scraps from the table, like you said. If you want them other trinkets, then you'll have to take it up with our new mates. One job at a time, lad. First, we need to get these stinking coves in the tub back to the docks. The bloody executioners, huh? Well,
They sound exciting.
That's fucked. We're fucked. For now. Putting aside the issue of who gave the orders, there's no doubt that these was the coves as raided that Maelstrom ship. And now for a punishment what fits the crime.
I was informed that a certain well-known pirate ship was spotted weighing anchor at the Moabi dry docks. I assumed that this was your work.
Aye, you missed all the excitement, Captain. But never you mind. The Cerulean Star is back and Bob in our sneaky little fambles.
And these must be the grinning curs. Degenerate fiends! How dare you ply your filthy trade in Lamincin waters? How many innocent sailors were massacred that you might sate your vile avarice? Every one of your kind ought to be lined up and shot. A musket ball is the only answer for this rampant display of lawlessness.
Wait. Do you mean to just execute him here on the bloody docks? At least take the buggers into custody first. Handing them over to you for lawful punishment will satisfy the demands of the code just as well. We've already got the answers to our questions, so feel free to take them away.
Do not presume to give me orders, rogue. You only managed to capture these villains and their ill-gotten treasure by employing unsavory and unconscionable means. Why, you're not more than pirates yourselves!
These bastards ain't worth a true pirate's spit. The upright thieves was formed to protect us from ourselves. Now they're just hunting dogs for the Admiral. Melwib yanks the leash, and another buccaneer disappears. You rogues are traitors to your own kind. If it hadn't been for you... Aye. Go on then. Blame me and me coves for your own failures. You knew what you was about when you defied the code, and you knew that we'd be after you. We're done here.
There are still two treasures left, rogue, and I mean to claim them both.
I'd reconsider this contest of yours, Captain. Turns out this fish we're trying to hook is a shark, and it just might swallow you whole. Alright, let's head back to Limsa.
Leaving me.
You can argue with a yellow jacket all day. I don't give a fuck. Me? I'd rather get
I'll
those.
just kick her off the dog.
Lalafels can still swim. You know that, right?
I'll just tie stuff to her feet and she can't swim.
And then you'd be tried for murder.
Nah.
Alright. To the Fisherman's Guild. Alright, let's talk to... Bene work on the ship tall. First blood is ours. How'd you take to fighting a sea? There are as few as can drop an opponent as quick as a rogue. But mind you don't exhaust yourself just flailing your blades at the tougher coves. And that goes double from when you have mates on your flanks. If you notice yourself starting to flag, there's not wrong with pulling back from time to time and staggering your attacks with each other to keep the pressure on. I've said it before, Coat. But I'll need you sharp enough to carve steel for what's to come. I'm afraid this'll be more of a challenge than even what that little shrew was bargaining for. That's assuming the curs weren't lying about the executioners. And the executioners are who I bloody think they are. Twixt you and me, though, I'm hoping the name is just some laughable coincidence. Alright. Ooh, an eye patch. But I'm gonna get the bronze pieces instead. And now I'm level 21.
I forgot to put the daggers on.
Alright, so we finished our level 20 quest. When next we meet, we'll hit the level 25 quest, Sweet Sorrows, and see about the remaining treasures. But until then, that's it for this episode of Cruise Enix Purgatory. A special thank you to Wildwing 00, and as always, a special thank you to Enigma Zero for joining us.
I heard that name slip.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, as always.
Of course. And as always, if you're watching this on twitch.tv/CruiseNickX. Oh, and I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed the show. As always, if you're watching this on twitch.tv/CruiseNickX or live at PlayStation and you like this video, feel free to hit the follow button below and be sure to turn on notifications so you're informed of all of my live streams the moment they air. If you're watching this on youtube.com/CruiseNickXTTV and you like this video, feel free to hit the like button below, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel by clicking here, click here to watch more by me, click here to watch the next Path of the Rogue, and click here to watch the previous one. Until next time, CruiseNickX, signing out.